Hey guys, happy Friday. I wanted to share some views about what went on in trading. All of us were trading heavily this week, and we saw a lot of things happen, but then don't, right? So let me start with the main coins, right? Bitcoin, the overall market is very much range bound. After the breakdown mid of August, which was mostly structurally driven, we have been basically pinned between 25 and 28K. During that time, only meaningful news catalysts was the grayscale ruling, which gave us an immediate 2,000 pop from 28 to roughly 28K before immediately selling off on the following day. Generally speaking, moves in either direction have had very little follow through and have mostly been driven by futures trading. Yesterday's session, so September 28th, saw us run up from the mid-range of 26.3 to a high of 27.3. Like most of the recent moves, this was primarily futures-driven, meaning shorts were covered, wells were pushing the price. We have yet to see if we get follow-through towards the range high of 28K. Actually, I believe we need to see a range between 26.6 and 26.9 to hold to get there. Generally, there hasn't been meaningful news flow. It's the same buyers and sellers with notable exception of Michael Saylor, but whose track record actually is questionable. Let's move over to ETH. ETH has been playing the same game as Bitcoin generally. Yesterday was a notable exception where ETH actually led the initial move up. This appears to be partially caused by noise surrounding ETH futures ETF filings. But let's switch to altcoins. Altcoins really saw something last week. Moonbeam listed on Upbit on September 25th and experienced an immediate 50% surge upon this announcement. BitMEX also listed the perpetual swap for traders to long or short the coin. Moonbeam is important to the Polkadot ecosystem as it's the main on-ramp for projects running on Ethereum and keen to expand their services on the Polkadot chain. Luna, that was one, had a surprise price surge, well, what a word, a surprise price surge of 55% and recorded an intraday high of 58 cents on September 25th. The move saw Luna flip the 50-day exponential moving average from resistance to a support level at 45 cents. This rise seemed mostly driven by technical indicators. On Chainlink, we saw significant strength recently. However, the price has been ranging already from $4.60 to $9.20 over 450 days. During the bull run, Link hit an all-time high of $53. When looking at the current data, the ratio of open interest to market cap has been rising steadily since May 2022. Stablecoin margin contract open interest has also been rising. If bullish price action continues, we might see Link break above $10 and begin from a new range with higher prices. So exciting times for the Link Marines. On MakerDAO, Maker has been a stable of crypto for many years. Known also for the stablecoin DAI, D-A-I, Maker has shown significant strength since June this year, despite market woes. In June 2022, Maker revisited prices not seen since 2020. However, current charts reflect that the market has accepted prices over $1,000 for Maker and is now trading over 1,500, a major push considering Maker dipped below 600 in June of this year. A break and hold above the next resistance level would reinforce markets' bullish view on Maker. So on Bitcoin Cash, I thought we see a very interesting chart, especially if you compare Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin. The psychological price level of around 225 seems to have gained some acceptance from traders ultimately. We may see a test of the next resistance level in the coming weeks. Traders could consider creating a synthetic Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin contract by going long Bitcoin Cash and shorting Bitcoin. And then going to BNB. High time frame charts show that BNB continues to test support around $200. Another market-wide flush could result in a very deep additional correction for BNB. In such a scenario, will CZ try to maintain price support? FTT flashbacks, anyone? Well, with that coming to the more broader level, on macro perspectives, actually, we saw a very quiet week, but we had some noise on crypto Twitter. So frankly, BitBoy, you made my Tuesday. Wishing you, Beth, and Cassie to figure this out. No further comments here. Aside from that, Gary Gensler was under attack in Congress this week, and surprise, we shall expect further delays on the SEC's Bitcoin ETF approvals. Looks like we're tracking for January 2024 earliest now. But what's on the watch list for next week? Well, I expect a pretty quiet week as Northern Asia is celebrating the Mid-Autumn Festival and the Golden Week, holidays in China and Japan. I'll keep an eye out for Optimism token ahead of a 30 million token unlock, as well as WorldCoin, as it's slowly but steadily marching towards the $2 mark again. Frankly, I was shorting WorldCoin a lot in the past week, so that seems to be over. Watch out for news from the Evergrande saga in China, with the chairman under police arrest now. As every year in October, a potential government shutdown is looming in the US starting on October 1st. Let's see how many long night sessions it will take this time. Last but not least, US unemployment data will be revealed on October 6th. However, the current forecast of 3.7% indicates no pressure on the Fed to lower the Fed rates in support of the job market. All stable there, hence more likely we see a rate hike coming up in October. So with that, it's actually trading sideways, going long short, playing the charts, and making sure that you stay in the market and are active. With that, have a great weekend ahead and a good trading week next week.